In the next scene, we see instructor Patricia addressing the students. Patricia told the students that the sparring classes will begin next week. Helmut was surprised to hear this. He never expected the sparring classes to start early. Helmut was happy to hear the news. He was already tired of coping with his bullies. Helmut knew that he will not be able to escape punishment once he destroys Sabbat and his friends. Although Helmut knew this fact, he was completely okay with it. Helmut believes that it is better for him to take the punishment and end his troublesome relationship with his bullies. While thinking, Helmut remembered what Asuka said. Asuka told Helmut that he cannot chase his bullies away through the sparring classes. He told Helmut that the nobles still mess with him even though he is the top student in the class. Helmut knew that what Asuka said made a lot of sense. Helmut decided to think about a solution after he tries his first method. While Helmut was thinking, Instructor Patricia hit her wooden sword on the floor. She asked the students to stop mumbling. She reminded them that they have an important event before the sparring classes begin. Patricia told the students that they will be having a pop quiz tomorrow. She told them that the quiz is important because it will affect their grades. She asked the students to familiarize themselves with their textbooks. Helmut was surprised to hear this. He had not heard anything about a textbook. The scene shifts and we see Helmut talking to Aaliyah. Helmut told Aaliyah that he does not have a textbook. Aaliyah was shocked to hear this. She could not believe that Helmut had not gotten any textbooks. Aaliyah believed that Helmut must have forgotten about the quiz because of the things he had to deal with. She asked Helmut if no one told him about the textbooks. Helmut told her that Ethan did not tell him anything. Immediately he said this, Helmut remembered Ethan advising him to buy his textbooks. Helmut forgot when Ethan told him. The next time he remembered was the day which he wanted to visit Ethan's mansion with Sion. Helmut told himself that he will pick up the textbooks after he returns from Ethan's mansion. Unfortunately, Helmut forgot due to the incident that occurred that day. Helmut was surprised to see that he had completely forgotten. He told Aaliyah that someone told him about the textbooks. Aaliyah advised Helmut to get a pass from the academy. She asked him to go get his textbooks outside. She told Helmut that the academy will easily grant him the pass if he tells them that he wants to get some textbooks. Helmut told Aaliyah that he does not have a problem with leaving the academy. He told her that he does not have any money to get the textbooks. Aaliyah was shocked to hear this. She remembered that Helmut received some money from the last mission which he completed. She asked Helmut about the money he received. Aaliyah assumed that Helmut had a spending problem. She told Helmut that she knew something was wrong with him since the day he gave her 100,000 marks without thinking. Aaliyah asked Helmut to tell her what he wants from her. Helmut told Aaliyah that he gave Ethan the entire commission he received. He told her that it is safer for him to keep money with Ethan. He told Aaliyah that he cannot go to Ethan's house right now. He asked Aaliyah if there is a quick way for him to earn money. He told her that she knows a lot of things that he does not. He told her that he trusts her because she is more knowledgeable than him. Aaliyah was surprised to hear what Helmut said. Aaliyah told Helmut that he should be straightforward. She told him to simply ask her for money. She told him that she can lend him money. Helmut asked Aaliyah to tell him what it means to lend someone money. Aaliyah told Helmut that she will give him money now and he will pay her back later. Helmut quickly accepted this deal. He told Aaliyah that he will pay her back by the weekend. Aaliyah was surprised to see how fast Helmut accepted the deal. She asked Helmut to give her a minute. She told him that she wants to get ready. Helmut was surprised to hear this. He could not believe that Aaliyah wanted to follow him out. He told her that he can get textbooks by himself. Aaliyah told Helmut that she cannot stand the idea of him buying stupid books with her money. She told him that she is free right now, so it is better for her to follow him. The reason why Aaliyah wanted to follow Helmut was because she was worried. She did not want Helmut to return to the dorm looking like Asuka. She felt that it would be better for her to move with Helmut. The scene shifts and we are taken to the market. We see Helmut, Aaliyah, Sion, and Asuka all walking together. Asuka was very happy to be out of the academy. He told the group that he can finally breathe. Sion was surprised to hear this. He reminded Asuka that it has not been long since he last came outside. Aaliyah did not understand how she ended up in this situation. When Sion saw Aaliyah and Helmut going out of the dormitory, he told them that he also wants to buy a book. He told them that they can go together. Sion only followed them because he wanted to see if something interesting will happen. Asuka told Helmut and Aaliyah that he knows more about their textbooks because he is from the same department. Asuka simply wanted to leave the academy. Aaliyah told Helmut that annoying things are currently clinging to them. Helmut told her that he never expected it too. At a fancy bookshop, we see different people checking out different books. Helmut looks around the shop. It was his first time in a bookshop. Sion smiled when he saw the books. He said that the smell of new books is very nice. Asuka was surprised to hear this. He did not know what to say. Aaliyah guided the boys to the swordsmanship section. She asked Helmut if he knows the name of the books he needs. Helmut told her that he needs intermediate public sword skills, basic BIS operations, and advanced ethics. Immediately, Helmut named the books. Aaliyah took them out of the shelf and gave it to him. She asked Helmut if he needs anything else. Helmut told her that he already has enough. When Helmut looked at the titles of the books, he could tell that most of them are basics which he already knew. Helmut could not understand why he had to buy the textbooks when he already knew everything in them. Asuka walked up to Helmut with a book. He asked Helmut to buy the book. Helmut told Asuka that he is not holding a textbook. Asuka told Helmut that Instructor Patricia has a nasty personality. He revealed to Helmut that Instructor Patricia does not give questions from the textbooks. He told Helmut that Instructor Patricia will either mix in concepts from higher classes, or she will use difficult vocabulary. Asuka told Helmut that he is currently reading concepts that are used in the 4th year. He told Helmut that the book is the most accurate among the books relating to concepts. Helmut and Aaliyah were shocked to hear what Asuka said. They could not believe that Asuka could say such smart things. Asuka asked them to tell him why they are staring at him. Aaliyah told Asuka that if a dog spends 3 years at the village school, it will start reciting poems. Aaliyah told Asuka that his wisdom left her speechless. Asuka was annoyed to hear this. He reminded Aaliyah that he is the top student of his class. While Asuka was talking, Sion comes to meet the group. He asked Aaliyah if she will pay for his book too. Aaliyah told Sion that he should not waste his time. She asked Sion to buy it by himself. Helmut gave the attendant his textbooks. With a bright smile on her face, the attendant told Helmut that his books cost 2,000 marks. Helmut was surprised to hear the amount he had to pay. He realized that Aaliyah gave him too much money. While Helmut was processing his books, Asuka asked Aaliyah to tell him why she is wearing such a coat in the bookshop. Aaliyah asked Asuka to stop talking to her. The attendant gave Helmut his goods and thanked him for shopping with them. Immediately, she gave Helmut his books. She looked at Aaliyah and called out her name. Aaliyah immediately used her coat to cover her face. On their way back to the academy, Asuka told Aaliyah that it is not hard to be famous. He told her that the shop attendant was her fan. He told her that she should have given the attendant her autograph. Aaliyah asked Asuka to shut up. She told him that he is attracting more attention to them. Sion laughed when he heard this. He told Aaliyah that she is weird for not expecting to be famous. He reminded her that she joined the school with historical scores that have never been achieved. While the group was discussing, Helmut watched their interactions. Helmut felt a sense of nostalgia as he did this. He wondered if this was the personal relationship which Sion was talking about. After returning to their dormitory, Aaliyah tells Helmut that she is very tired. Aaliyah regretted wasting so much energy. As they walked in the hallway, Helmut asked Aaliyah if she carries any textbooks. Aaliyah told Helmut that she is not a person who forgets to buy textbooks for herself. Helmut told Aaliyah that she misunderstood him. He told her that she already knows so much without any textbooks. Helmut asked Aaliyah if the textbooks are actually useful to her. Aaliyah was surprised to hear Helmut's question. She told Helmut that textbooks are valuable because they help people objectify what they already know. Aaliyah told Helmut that he is quite talented. She advised Helmut to not limit himself to the world which he can see. She told him that he will fall short if he does this. Helmut was surprised to hear Aaliyah's response. Aaliyah pointed her finger at Helmut. She asked him to not become cocky. She asked Helmut to look after his books. She told him that she will not help him if he loses them. Helmut told her that he will look after the books. Unfortunately for Helmut, the promise which he made in the night was broken the next day. Someone had stolen all Helmut's books. While Helmut was looking at his locker, Asuka complains about how someone also stole his books too. Asuka could not believe that the nobles would actually rob people's lockers. Asuka turned around and asked Helmut if his stuff was also stolen. Helmut used his hand to crush his locker door. Asuka immediately understood what was happening. Helmut was annoyed to see that his bullies had crossed the line. In the next scene, we see an instructor speaking to the students. The instructor told the students that they will be having a sparring class today. He told them that their duel partners must mutually agree before they start the duel. The instructor told his students that they are not allowed to use vis. He told the students that it is good for them to fight with their friends. He told them that they will gain a new experience if they fight someone they have not fought. The man told the students that the duel will begin once they choose their opponents. Asuka walked up to Sabat and called out his name. He told Sabat that they need to chat. Sabat asked Asuka if there is a problem. With a look of anger on his face, Asuka told Sabat that he must find him annoying. He told Sabat that he wants to give him a chance to fight him. Asuka decided to taunt Sabat. He asked Sabat if he will try to run away. Sabat smiled when he heard this. He told Asuka that he is already paired up with Eren. He told Asuka that he will need to find someone else if he wants them to fight. Asuka reminded Sabbat that the instructor told them to spar with different partners for better experience. Sabbat asked Asuka to stop pretending like he cares about the instructor's words. He told Asuka that it will be better if he pairs with the commoner he usually talks to. Asuka smiled when he heard this. He realized the Sabbat and Eren wanted to fight him and Helmut. Sabbat looked at Eren when he saw the look on Asuka's face. Eren nodded his head at Sabbat. Sabbat decided to bait Asuka. Before Sabbat could say anything, he was interrupted by Helmut. Helmut told Sabbat that he will join Asuka's pair. Helmut told Sabbat that he does not mind fighting the three of them at once. He told Sabbat that the result would still be the same. Helmut told him that ganging up on someone is the specialty of the weak. Sabbat was annoyed to hear this. He wanted to retaliate. Eren placed his hand on his shoulder and stopped him. With a confident look on his face, Eren told Sabbat that he will take care of Helmut. He told Sabbat that Helmut is simply bluffing. He told Helmut to fight him if he is confident. The scene shifts and we see an event that happened before the spar. At the locker room, we see Sabbat and his friends talking. Sabbat told his friends that Helmut and Asuka will want to spar with him if they ransack their lockers. Sabbat told them that they should provoke Asuka and Helmut and then accept the match. Jerome was surprised to hear this. He told Sabbat that they cannot win against Asuka. He asked Sabbat if he wants them to be beaten to death. Sabbat asked Jerome to calm down. He told him that they will use Vis to fight. Jerome and Eren were shocked to hear this. Jerome told Sabbat that it is strictly forbidden to use Vis in a spar. Sabbat told Jerome that they can use Vis and tell the instructor that they used it as a form of self-defense. He told Jerome that they will simply be disciplined if they say that it was self-defense. Sabbat told Jerome that Helmut and Asuka will have their hands or legs crippled and they won't be able to stay in the swordsmanship department anymore. Jerome was shocked to hear Sabbat's plan. He realized that Sabbat was taking things too far. He wanted to stop Sabbat. Before he could say anything, Eren told Sabbat that he will partake in his plan. Jerome was shocked to hear this. Eren asked Jerome to not interfere if he is not going to join them. He told Sabbat that he will partake in the plan as long as he gets to fight Helmut. With a serious look on his face, Eren told Sabbat that he wants to repay Helmut for what he did to him. Sabbat smiled when he heard this. He could not wait to disgrace Helmut and Asuka. Currently, Jerome was worried about Sabbat's plan. The first to begin their spar were Asuka and Sabbat. Asuka took a stance and looked at Sabbat with anger on his face. Sabbat was happy to see the look on Asuka's face. He was quite happy to see that Asuka was riled up. Sabbat wanted Asuka to attack him immediately. He wanted to put Asuka in the lanes which commoners belonged to. The other students stopped their duels when they saw how Asuka was looking. Sabbat did not understand what was going on. He became nervous. He did not understand why Asuka was not rushing towards him. Jerome was not surprised to see this. He realized that Sabbat did not know Asuka well enough. Most of the students in the department knew that Asuka becomes a hound when he is holding a sword. Asuka usually stares intensely at his opponent and waits for the right moment to attack them. Jerome already knew that Sabbat's plan was never going to work in the first place. He simply had hope for Sabbat. While Sabbat was doing his best to calm himself, Asuka decided to attack. Asuka closed the gap between himself and Sabbat. When Sabbat saw Asuka close to him, he realized that Asuka was going to attack his lower right. Sabbat got into position and prepared to block the attack. Contrary to Sabbat's expectation, Asuka attacked him from above. Asuka's sword hit Sabbat on his shoulder. Sabbat did not understand what was going on. He had never felt such a terrifying strength. Asuka used his sword to smash Sabbat's face on the ground. Jerome and the other nobles immediately realized that Sabbat was doomed. While Sabbat was laying on the ground, Asuka smiled and thanked him for not being incompetent. He told Sabbat that the way he fell for his bait makes it fun to beat him up. While Sabbat was trembling on the ground, he realized that his left collarbone is broken. Sabbat could not believe that a commoner could trick him, as he did his best to stand up. Sabbat decided to use his self-defense plan. As Sabbat took a stance, he decided to draw out his vis and end the duel. Before Sabbat could do anything, Asuka used his sword to smack Sabbat's back. Sabbat wanted to scream, but Asuka used his sword to hit his mouth. As Sabbat lost his balance, Asuka rushed to attack him. He used his sword to hit Sabbat all over his body. As Sabbat was getting pounded, he realized that Asuka was never going to give him a chance to use Vis. Sabbat wanted to surrender. Before he could say anything, Asuka used his sword to hit his stomach. Sabbat wanted to puke when this happened. Asuka smiled when he saw that Sabbat wanted to give up. He told Sabbath that he still has a long way to go. With an evil smile on his face, Asuka told Sabbath to show him the persistence he had when he was bullying him. Asuka told him that he will beat him twice as hard each time he says surrender. Sabbath realized that he had messed with the wrong person. In another training center, we see Helmut and Eren ready to start their spar. Eren asked Helmut if he is worried about his commoner friend. Helmut glared at him when he heard this. He told Eren that he better worry about himself. Guys, we have come to the end of our video. If you guys want part 22 of this video, let me know in the comments section. Don't forget to like and smash that subscribe button for more recaps. See you guys later.